Welcome to the next in the series of interviews with collaborative consumption founders. My name is Imran Azam. As you know, I'm the founder of sharemystorage.com. Today we're going to conduct one of our 5-minute interviews where we rattle through as many questions as possible, have a bit of fun in the process, and we're joined by Will Swannell, who's the founder of HireSpace. Will, are you on the line?
Yep, on the line.
Right. Are you ready to begin?
Yep, ready.
All right, and the time starts now. Tell us a little bit about your background, Will.
I started off as a teacher where worked for a couple of years and then had a brief stint as a strategy consultant.
Okay, and you founded HireSpace. Tell us about it.
HireSpace is a website where you can find and book venues. It could be a high-end function venue or it could be a school sports hall. Instead of finding a listing site with 100 numbers that you've got to call, you can find out one that's actually available at the time you need and at the price that you want.
Okay, and where are you based?
We're based just off Brick Lane by Aldgate East Tube Station.
Ah, very fashionable. And how many of you are there?
There's 5 of us, and we've just taken on a new intern called Mackie, who's very good.
Okay, welcome, Mackie. What was the lightbulb moment for you guys? When did you really think that this could be something to dedicate your time to?
I think I was probably starting to play five-a-side after school when I was teaching and realising that there was no easy way to book the school sports hall. Absolutely fantastic school, £35 million building, and it just lay empty after school. And that was the moment when I thought there's got to be a better way to share these resources with the community.
Okay, and when did you actually launch the website?
We launched the website to our venues about a month ago. We've got hundreds of them busily creating their profiles. And then we'll be launching the front of the site for the booking public later on this year.
Okay, and I'm curious, from the point at which you came up with the idea to the point at which you'd gone live with the site, what was the time frame there?
Probably about 2 years. The first year spent doing nothing, and then probably a year since we actually started sketching out the business plan to seeing the site go live.
Okay, and you will have noticed, as well as myself, that collaborative consumption businesses and ventures are exploding across the world, really. What was it about your particular idea that made you think that now was the right time to launch HireSpace?
I think it's the recent increase in consumer trust with people they've just met across the internet. The rise of social networks has been a big contributor, but it's only recently now that someone you meet on the internet you're sort of willing to trust and have a sort of meaningful sharing relationship.
Okay, and in terms of validating your idea, how did you go about that?
We stuck up a sort of very cheap, very sort of unprofessional-looking WordPress site for my bedroom, and we had 5 figures of bookings come through in the first month or so, including the Russian artistic gymnastics team who were looking for a training venue for the Olympics.
Oh, that's a fantastic story. And in terms of where you're at in your business model, are you looking for investors or employees or perhaps advisors?
We've got a great supportive team of investors who have been a real asset to us. A nice friendly team working here in the HireSpace office. We are, I think, as any startup is, on the hunt for developers, and we'll be down at Silicon roundabout in a few weeks to try and meet some.
Okay, be ready to sign big checks, I think. What is your focus at the moment?
Big focus is sort of engaging with our venues to make sure that they produce sort of really top quality, accurate profiles that people want to interact with and to make bookings on.
Okay, fantastic. And the plan for the next 3 to 5 years is obviously world domination, right?
London first, but then very soon after, world domination.
Yeah, fantastic. It's good to be ambitious. Tell us something about HireSpace, something surprising.
I think surprising. The first sort of verbal draft of the business plan was sort of drawn out over a world record-breaking football match. Myself and my co-founder were playing for the same team in a match which lasted 27.25 hours in a sports hall down in Surrey.
Wow.
Which we won, of course, the important bit.
Okay, what was the final score?
I think it was 556 to 342.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. And tell us something about yourself that we wouldn't necessarily find on the internet.
Let's go for I'm a lifelong West Ham fan and regular down at Upton Park.
Okay, for your sins. And finally, tell us about your top 3 collaborative consumption ventures.
I think I'd say Airbnb for sort of making the movement so big and for bringing a lot of press. I'd say for Go Car Share because I've had a great experience with them, and then also Share My Storage. I've recently been laden with a sofa which I need to put somewhere for a month, and it's perfect for that.
Okay, time out. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for joining us, Will, and being a good sport.
Thank you.
If you would like to hear more from us, please do subscribe to our newsletter, where we'll be regularly updating you on interviews and other great content from the industry. But from Will and from myself, thank you.
Thanks.